Every government censors speech. Free speech is often more of an idea than a reality. In the United States, the debate over free expression takes a political twist. Donald Trump, both during and after his presidency, accused many of silencing him.
14 or 15 different policies, like she was big on defund the police. In Minnesota, she went out, wait a minute, I'm talking now, if you don't mind, please. Does that sound familiar?
Trump's confrontation with the media and social media platforms has shaped this debate. In 2016, he called out CNN, the New York Times, and others as fake news peddlers. His administration often portrayed the media as enemies.
Are you with the news? The camera?
Yes.
Oh, who are you with?
We're with CNN.
After his ban from Twitter in 2021 following the Capitol riots, Trump created Truth Social. But this wasn't just about his grievance. A deeper issue emerged about who controls free speech online. While social media companies claim neutrality, they have faced accusations of political bias. Facebook and Twitter are criticized for suppressing conservative voices. Jack Dorsey went to the extent of saying that his office is overstaffed with left-leaning people. In 2018, Mark Zuckerberg appeared before Congress to answer for Facebook's role in manipulating elections.
Facebook uses data was compromised by Cambridge Analytica.
We didn't take a broad enough view of our responsibility, and that was a big mistake.
The scandal involving Cambridge Analytica, which was hired by India's Congress party as well, showed how personal data was misused for political campaigns. Europe is no different. In the UK, critics of Islam were arrested for posting what authorities deemed hate speech. Even comedians were not spared, as satire turned into a criminal offense. France, often seen as a bastion of free speech, faced a litmus test with the Charlie Hebdo attacks. But after the killings, many media outlets hesitated to republish the controversial cartoons of Muhammad, Islam's prophet. In Germany, Angela Merkel's open-door policy for Syrian refugees sparked debate. Critics were quickly labeled racists, even though the conversation was about religion, not race. Public spaces in Paris and Birmingham filled with Muslims offering salah or namaz, but criticism was silenced. Further, the Russia-Ukraine conflict betrayed a glaring partisan behavior of search engines that shamelessly blacked out Russian sources of information. There is little acknowledgement of the history of the Eastern Slavic tribe, who are today's Russians, which explains why the White West looks down upon them, Ukraine's pro-Russia population, and Volodymyr Zelensky's missteps and civilian casualties caused by his forces. It's a one-sided narrative. In India, Western media painted a distorted picture. Petty crimes were reported as Hindu religious intolerance. The 2015 church vandalism by Sikhs, as well as the case where a thief burgled a convent, was misreported as Hindu violence. Two passengers fought over a berth in a railway coach. The one who was hurt more happened to be a Muslim. The incident played out in the media as an example of Hindu intolerance. When Kamlesh Tiwari was killed for remarks on Islam, the government response was muted. Nupur Sharma's comments on Islam's prophet led to mass violence, yet many remained silent, showcasing a troubling double standard. In West Bengal and Maharashtra, those who criticized Islam or the ruling party faced swift police action. Critics of Mamata Banerjee, Uddhav Thackeray, and Sharad Pawar were often arrested or intimidated. Meanwhile, India's union government stays largely silent unless Modi is personally attacked. The few cases of action, like tax raids on the BBC, show that a personal indictment of Prime Minister Modi is never tolerated. But he never condemned the incessant attacks on Hindus in the past 10 years. Judicial inconsistencies have raised questions too. Mohammad Zubair, who edited Nupur Sharma's clip leading to violence, received a milder rebuke than Sharma did. Social media platforms globally now enforce what they call community standards. However, these rules are applied unevenly. Those questioning liberal hypocrisy or critiquing sensitive topics face bans. Under Elon Musk, Twitter turned X has allowed voices that were once silenced to speak again, including doctors questioning the COVID-19 vaccines. But platforms like Facebook still censor posts questioning global health organizations. Governments worldwide, including democracies, censored voices critical of their handling of the pandemic. Free speech remains conditional everywhere. Whether it's political correctness or nationalist sentiment, censorship persists. The promise of true freedom of expression remains elusive.